Three, two, one, action. All right, guys. Sorry, I've always wanted to do that. Welcome today to the greenhouse. Today we're going to do a quick demonstration on how to propagate a Euphorbia African milk tree, also known as a milk cactus or cathedral cactus, even though it's not technically a cactus at all. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First of all, I'm going to grab my handy dandy green gloves. And it's actually kind of cool because I made this planter about 2 years ago. And so this is the growth of 2 years. It used to be three just single pillars, right? And then so this is all the growth that came from it. So there's not really a right or wrong way to do it. So you can really take off one of these smaller little guys, or like these big, main stalks. You could take those as well. It's just really your preference. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy right here. And so as you can see, it has this white substance. So that's hence the milk part. And so if it gets in your eyes, it's gonna burn. So do not get it in your eyes. That's a warning. Let's go ahead and get this guy right here. And I personally like getting it as low as I can, and then I'll just like cut off that end to make it straight. And let's just go ahead and do one more just for a demonstration. We'll do this guy right here. So flip it at the bottom, flip off the top. And so what we're gonna do is grab this little dish. So all this is a dish that has sand in it, right? And so you just want to set them somewhere where they can dry, and it's actually going to callus, kind of like heal over at the end. You let them dry out for a couple days, and you'll see them start to get a little dry and crusty a little bit, and that's perfectly fine. Once that happens after a couple days, you'll go ahead and put it into some sort of a container. So the key here is drainage, all right? So it's like a 50-50 mix of potting soil and sand. Again, you need good drainage because even though it's not a cactus, it still likes those types of environments, right? And so I actually did these about 6 weeks ago and just put them in here. And so like I said, when I created this a couple of years ago, it literally was 3 of these individual babies, right, that I put in there, and then it took off. And so you can do this with cactus. It's very similar process to do with succulents. You can just kind of like take off like the little petals. This actually is mother of 1,000, but it's more like mother of 1,000,000. And break off like a little leaf here and show you if I can find. So, and again, they replicate so fast. So if you look at the end there, there's like these little itty bitty rosebuds. And each one of these little buds, if it falls on the ground, even if it falls on the ground and just finds just a little bit of moisture, it'll start growing, and then it'll get like this. And it's pretty cool. They have these pink little flowers, but just a warning, like I said, if those little babies pop up everywhere, and then you're gonna have these everywhere. So if you do put it in your planter, like I said, this was the only one that I planted in there, and you can see like there's one here, another one in the back. So they can be, well, like I said, maybe Mother's Day, you can, make a bunch, before Mother's Day and give them to someone for Mother's Day. So since it's a mother of 1,000,000. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial of how to do propagating of milk cactus. If you guys, have any questions, shoot me down in the comments below. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe. Usually I have been doing different videos than this, but I thought, hey, you know what? Let's take a trip to the greenhouse, and I don't know. I like plants. They're super neat, especially these. You can make up as many of these as you want, and there you go, 3 plants. So thanks, guys. Have a good one.